from generation to generation. The way you define whether you're a man or not is how well you fight with your swords and your other weapons. They like to swing large hatchets and axes and things like that. They fight with those too. Finally, though, they like to be able to fight barehanded. And for the first time, we in the English language will hear the word that Mr. Hernandez knows well, grappling. Of course, we know what wrestlers do when they grapple. They are fighting what? Hand to hand, right? And we're going to, in fact, hear that very word, grappling, for the first time in the English language. We're going to hear it in this poem, okay? So we'll ask ourselves at the end of our time with this poem, what mattered to these people? And we're going to find out some really interesting things that matter. And we're going to be able to answer some really interesting questions that you haven't thought about. In every high school you go into, you will walk in, and somewhere, usually next to the gym, there are trophy cases. Trophy cases? So, for example, athletes get their picture taken and stuck on a piece of cardboard and then put behind glass. What's that all about? And it's a fair question to ask. How come that person gets chosen out of the entire girls' volleyball team, or the entire guys' soccer team, or the entire guys' football team, or the entire guys' wrestling program? How come that one person gets his or her picture taken? I mean, it's a fair question to ask. No matter what sport you're in, even if it's an individualized sport like track and wrestling, you're still part of a team. For example, where's the coach? Or, to be fair, coaches. Because anybody who's ever been in that trophy case, and I've taught a lot of those guys and gals, they all say the same thing. Couldn't have done it without all those coaches. Couldn't have done it without a number of adults out in that community. Couldn't have done it without all my teammates. Well, then how come you can choose one out of the entire team and let them get the picture? What's up with that? It's called Beowulf and the Beowulf epic. See how that works? And we'll have this conversation over and over again of the ways in which this Beowulf epic has influenced the way we think about our Western lives. Okay? And so this is really an important epic for us right from the beginning. So, welcome to Beowulf.